Macmillan Audio presents The Peach Seed by Anita Gail Jones. Read for you by Anita Gail Jones. See our downloadable PDF package for bonus images from the printed book. For my family, past, present, and future. To Silas, Irene, and Betty, for all that you are. For me, a peach seed monkey has become a symbol of all the promises which were made to me and the energy and care which nourished me and created me as a human being. And, more fundamentally, it is a symbol of that which is the foundation of all human personality and dignity. Each of us is redeemed from shallow and hostile life only by the sacrificial love and civility which we have gratuitously received. Sam Keene, To a Dancing God, 1970. One could not be in any Southern community for long and not be confronted with the question of what a man is, should do, or become. The world in which we live is, after all, a reflection of the desires and activities of men. We are responsible for the world in which we find ourselves, if only because we are the only sentient force which can change it. What brought this question to the front of my mind, of course, was the fact that so many black men I talked to in the South in those years were, I can find no other word for them, heroic. I don't want to be misunderstood as having fallen into an easy chauvinism when I say that, but I don't see how any observer of the Southern scene in those years can have arrived at any other judgment. Their heroism was to be found less in the large things than in small ones, less in public than in private. What impressed me was how they went about their daily tasks in the teeth of the Southern terror. James Baldwin, No Name in the Street, 1972. Act 1. The camel driver has his plans, and the camel has those of his own. Berber saying. Chapter 1. Albany, a southern city running on country fuel. Divided east to west by the Flint River, this corner of southwest Georgia is graced with majestic pecan groves and wildflower carpets buffered by blue skies, a region where flip sides coalesce, modern and antebellum, old growth and new wood. A place of long, deep pain, still refusing forgiveness, and yet propelled by joys and triumphs. In many ways, even in 2012, life here was the same as it was 50 years ago. A patchwork of citizens, from farmers and business people to college students, going about their days as any other, separate and unequal. Fletcher Dukes lived a few miles south of town in a widening in the road called Putney. His property has been in their family since before he was born, back when a black man wasn't likely to own a paltry lot, let alone 7 acres. Fletcher's single-story brick house sat on 3 acres, a long driveway shot like a red clay ruler straight from Sumac Road into Fletcher's front yard. If you parked a line of cars bumper to bumper, car number 1 would touch his front porch, and car number 10 his mailbox. His property's back section faced north and included a 4-acre pine forest, stretching out eastwardly in an L shape and wrapping around a large meadow where 2 rusting cars and a pickup had become fixtures. Kudzu mushroomed through windshields and dog fennel hugged flat tires. It was unseasonably hot for March. Engulfed by diesel fumes, Fletcher paused, his body jiggling to the old tractor's rhythm. He used a crisp white handkerchief to wipe sweat from his neck, then swirled